Lordship. My Lord, I am for the petitioner. My Lord, last occasion, Your Lordship, the private respondent has submitted before the Honorable Court that one of the respondent number 12 has expired. My Lord, we filed a substitution application, we served. My Lord, that is appearing before, my Lord, Your Lordship's list. My Lord, a small fact, Your Lordship, a very small case, Your
has been
Lordship.
filed, my Lord, after the, my Lord, date of this, my Lord, petition.
Yes, because they didn't have the knowledge, I have stated.
How, my Lord, the substitution can be, my Lord?
Wait 1 minute.
My Lord, the petitioner before Your Lordship is a recorded Borgadar. He is cultivating the land since 1989. My Lord, prior to that, Your Lordship, his father was a recorded Borgadar. And after his death, the name of the petitioner was recorded as a Borgadar at the consent of other heirs of the said deceased Borgadar. Everything was going on fine, Your Lordship. He was cultivating land, he was producing the shares to the owners of the property, and things started since 2021. My Lord, the owners, Your Lordship, they refused to accept the shares. My Lord, I was being forced to deposit the shares before the in Jimma with the local police station. My Lord, this is, my Lord, 3.1 acres of land. It's a huge produce. My Lord,
Oh, what is the crop that is growing over there? What is the crop that is growing?
rice, Your Lordship.
Rice.
Usually rice. Yes, Lordship.
Which
Rice
district?
and other.
With
Birbhum.
whom?
Yes, Lordship.
It is walk-up properties.
1 minute.
My Lord.
Yes.
My Lord, thereafter, Your Lordship, I made representation.
What is your immediate relief that you are seeking?
My Lord, I'm telling that. I'll take just 2 minutes. My Lord, thereafter, Your Lordship, I made representations before the authorities, state authorities, including the SDO and OC and all, that give me my shares. My Lord, they didn't do it. The entire produce got
Rotten.
destroyed.
Waste.
Damaged. Yes, Lordship. The next year, Lordship, the next session, I cultivated the land. Again, Your Lordship, they looted the produce from the field.
Who?
All the respondents, Your Lordship,
Private
the private respondents and their agents, and
All right. Yes.
I made representations. That was also not looked into.
Yes.
They means all the state respondents, they kept numb, Your Lordship.
Yes.
I made representations. Irrespective of that, they didn't take any steps, Your Lordship. My Lord, I have come before this honorable court with a prayer that I want to cultivate my land peacefully, without any objections, without any interference from anyone. My Lord, for that, Your Lordship, I have come before this honorable court.
No, but then why before the writ court?
My Lord, the provisions, Your Lordship, the provision is there. The state respondents are to give protections to me. My Lord, can you look into it?
Who are you representing?
No, I am representing, my Lord, private respondent number 10 and 11, my Lord.
10
And we are
Appendix
permitted
nine.
to
Appendix nine.
submit for
Please
2
give-
minutes
Yes,
only,
I-
my Lord.
I'll hear you. 10 and 11. And your clients are alive.
Yes.
Who has expired?
Respondent number 12.
12 has
Yes,
expired.
Your Lordship.
I'm for only 10 and 11.
All right.
Appendix 9, Your Lordship.
Appendix 9, which
9.
serial number?
1, 2,
It is internal.
Lordship, thereafter. So all these things are there. My Lord, the documents, Your Lordship. Annexure A,
Legal protection.
Annexure P1. This is at page 12.
That has been, my Lord, fraudulently obtained. my
I
Lord.
please wait.
Fine.
While it is
Fraudulently obtained, Your Lordship. I'm cultivating since
Yes, I have report.
1989.
I'll show. I'll show.
Yes.
That is never cultivated. I'll show the entire documents.
In respect of which my name was recorded as Borgadar, Your Lordship. My Lord, at page 15, Annexure P3, I have made representations before the respondents for having my shares, which was kept in Jimma. This is, my Lord, in the year 2021. Subsequently, Your Lordship, at page 16, my standing crops were looted. I have made representations before the respondents once again This is at page 16 as well as at page 10 at P5, wherein I have stated that Amar Paka Dhan.
Did the police take any steps?
Nothing. Not only the police, I've made representation before the SP, the DM, and SDPO, the BDO. None
Yes,
has
I'll
come
hear.
forward,
Yes,
Your
my-
Lordship, and assisted,
My lord,
assisted
this,
the
this
petition.
property is a walk-up property.
Hmm.
Walk-up property, your lordship knows much better than me that walk-up property cannot be, my lord, transferred into the name of a Borgadar. And my lord, the district officer minority affairs, my lord, directed the additional district magistrate to removal of Borga. Your lordship kindly see. But nothing was happened, my lord. And your lordship kindly see page 3 of the, my lord, petition. And kindly tally the dark numbers. Entire dark numbers are the same. Kindly see page 3 and kindly tally the dark numbers mentioned the report, the direction. In CS record also, my lord, that is there in the Mosjid, my lord. Check to them.
My Lord, I have records, Your Lordship. From it would be evident, Your
That
Lordship.
is
these are the
fraudulently, my
private-
lord.
private
That
properties.
is obtained, my
All the
lord,
records are
fraudulently.
It is a
private properties.
No,
These
my lord.
properties belongs to
That
the private
is CS
property.
record, my lord. That is, I'm my lord, handing over, my lord, the CS record. Your lordship kindly see Mosjid is was there.
Yes, yes.
In-
These entire records are there. The record of rights.
Left and right hand is both.
Let me see your report.
My Lord, that's the records, Your Lordship.
Rakun. Ranish.
The matter and give sub-vigilance.
I have been served a copy of the report, my lord. The report is
Deny that, Your Lordship.
totally, my lord, misleading, my lord.
Report
been-
is misleading.
The report, my lord. The
Yes, it is.
police has not gathered the, my lord, right informations. That is why.
Information police gathered after, at the time of inquiry, police actors and right.
My Lord, they didn't do anything. Police didn't do anything. Neither the police nor the higher authorities also. My Lord, it would be evident from the representations that being made by the petitioners.
It is a civil dispute, my lord.
What civil dispute?
Obviously,
Somebody is going and looting the crops and you say it is civil dispute. Will you not take any steps?
we fully inquire the matter and keeps our vigil and maintaining peace and tranquility that no
Police are not dolls. They will go there and see what has happened and keep strict vigil and somebody will go and loot the property.
as per the record, when at the time of inquiry, when the record shown, who is the owner of that land, it is showing whatever it is showing. Accordingly, police is taking steps
What steps?
that you must maintain peace and tranquility, and that is property.
Yeah.
And they are claiming that they are owner, and Moses is here. They are.
Please come.
And upon instruction one, I am, my lord, submitting that there is no cultivation was there.
No cultivation.
No.
They can go before LRTT.
The petitioner claims to be the Borgadar of certain plots of land. Stub Borga certificate has been annexed to the writ petition to show that Borga was granted in respect of the land in question way back in the year 1989. Stop paragraph. The petitioner alleges that the private respondents were not accepting the produce of the crops. And accordingly, the petitioner deposited the produce in the produce in Jimma, in the office of the, where did you deposit
Local
it?
police station.
In the local police station. Stop. The police failed to distribute the share to the petitioner. Stop. On one occasion, the entire crop was looted from the field. Stop. Complaint lodged before the police was not responded to. Stop. Next. The petitioner followed up the complaint up to the level of the superintendent of police, the district magistrate, but none came to the rescue of the petitioner. Stop. Next. The petitioner relies upon Appendix 9, Roman 9 of the West Bengal Land and Land Reforms Manual, 1991, which mentions the guidelines for settlement of disputes relating to cultivation and harvesting - protection to Borgadars and assignees of vested lands. Step. The guidelines mention that the Borgadars, whether recorded or unrecorded ones, should be given full legal protection, not only in cultivating the land and harvesting the crop, but also in sharing the produce strictly in accordance with law. Where there is a dispute in between the landowner and the Borgadar, and where there is primary document, prima facie evidence in support of the Borgadar should receive full protection from the administration in cultivating the land and harvesting the crop and getting proper share of the produce. Stuff next. Prayer has been made directing the police to provide necessary legal help to permit the petitioner to cultivate the Borga lands. Stop next. The learned advocate representing the private respondent numbers 10 and 11 submits that the lands in question are lands of Waqf estate. Stop. A communication made by the district officer, Minority Affairs, Birbhum, dated 26th of November 2019, addressed to the additional district magistrate within bracket LR, Birbhum, has been produced before this court in support of the submission that a request has been made by the district officer, Minority Affairs, for removal of the Borga from the Waqf estate. Stop. The communication clearly mentions that the LR record of rights, all the plot numbers have been recorded as Borga land, which is in violation of section 51 within bracket 1A, caps A, of the Waqf Act, 1995. Stop. Paragraph. Learned advocate representing the state respondents relies upon the report forwarded by
My
the
lord, I
officer
have
in
also
charge.
handed over the CS record also, my lord. That is there.
Officer in charge, Nanur Police Station, signed on 19th of May 2024, which mentions that in course of inquiry, it was revealed that the dispute has been amicably settled with the intervention of the local respected persons. And a compromise letter allegedly signed by both the parties.
No, my lord, 10 and 11 not signed there, my lord.
10 and
Yes,
11.
private resident 10 and 11 are not signed there.
Achha. By the petitioner.
Most of the respondents.
The petitioner
একজন মারা গেছে আর 10-11 সই করে এবং তোমার পিটিশনে সই
petitioner and some of the villagers. কি বললাম? Hmm.
Respected person later signed by petitioner in some of the villages.
Has been annexed to the report of the police. Stop. The report further mentions that the police is taking action as per law and strong vigil is being maintained through intensified patrolling. Paragraph. Upon hearing the submission made on behalf of the parties and on perusal of the materials on record, it appears that admittedly the lands in question are recorded as Borga land and there is a certificate of Borga in favor of the petitioner way back in the year 1989. Stop. Next. A request has been made by the Waqf authority to the additional district magistrate for removal of Borga. But as on date, there is nothing on record to suggest that the Borgadar has been removed from the subject land in accordance with law. Stop. Till such removal takes place, the state administration is legally bound to provide protection to the Borgadar for the purpose of cultivation, production and sharing of the crops in accordance with the guidelines mentioned herein above. Stop. Next. The police is accordingly directed the superintendent of police through the superintendent of police Birbhum through the officer in charge Nanur police station and the district magistrate Birbhum are directed to ensure that the Borgadar is able to cultivate the land in question without any obstruction from any person whatsoever. Stop. No, whatsoever. Till the status of the land in question is not altered. Stop. Next. The একটা প্যারাগ্রাফ যেখানে প্রাইভেট রেসপন্ডেন্টের বক্তব্য বলছিলাম সেখানে একটা লাইন অ্যাড আপ করবেন। Learned advocate relies upon the CS records in support of the submission that
last portion, right hand side and left hand side.
Right hand side, last portion, the plot numbers. Where is the plot number?
Just to be examined.
No. Where is the plot number mentioned? Riot.
Plot numbers mentioned in
Moshider Jonno, where is it? Where is the plot number?
Second page, my lord. Second page. Whatever we have gathered from the department.
No, but then the LR is there, so CS cannot be looked
The
into.
LR record is there, your lordship. I have produced
Yeah,
the
you
records.
take this
It's all
back.
lying in the name of the private.
The writ
respondent.
petition stands disposed of.
আচ্ছা, LR
না,
record
ওটা
যখন
কেটে
আমার
দিন।
share করে
এটা ফেরত যাবে।
My lord, let there be a direction upon my learned friend, the state respondents, to supply me with a copy of the report. Your
Please forward a copy of the report. বইটা ফেরত দিয়ে দেবেন, ওটা ফেরত দিয়ে দেবেন।
My lord, one line order is required, my lord. It is to be kept open to move before the, my lord, appropriate forum by the, my lord, respondent number 10 and 11 for removal of the.
All, it will be open for all the parties to avail remedies available to them in law.
My lord, on the date of respondent number 12, your lordship, his years made an application for substitution. We served your lordship and come.
Be it
Affidavit of
recorded,
service
একটা
being typed
জায়গাতে
also.
একটা জায়গার উপর লিখে দিতে হবে, be it recorded that the respondent number 12 has expired prior to the filing of the writ
Yes,
petition.
your lordship.
And there is a application, please dispose that also. Call the next matter.
Obliged, your lordship.